Hey guys, Basketball Electronics down in our showroom, fully loaded with Garmin and Humminbird products. So I'm going to show you probably one of the biggest questions we get and the biggest request is people upgrading their Garmin system and their Humminbird system to larger displays. So right here we've got the brand new ECHOMAP Ultra 166 SV. So Garmin released the 16-inch version of the ECHOMAP, and we also have the ever so popular 1643 GPSMAP XSV 1643. So I'm going to show you the two differences between the two. There's not a ton price-wise. Well, I mean, I guess there is a pretty good amount. And then some kind of minor details between them. So for the ECHOMAP 16-inch unit, it's going to be $45.99 without a transducer, and it's going to be $47.99 with a GT56. It does come with a gimbal bracket, and it does not have the removable cradle like your previous ECHOMAPs. It's going to have a traditional gimbal bracket and knobs, but it is included on the ECHOMAP, whereas on the GPSMAP series, the gimbal bracket knobs is not included. So you do have to purchase those. We sell a lot of the Bass Boat Technology ones for them that are kind of beefed up, but the knobs don't come with them, so you have to buy the knobs separate. And of course, the Garmin factory gimbal and knobs sell as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind on those. So what's the same between them is screen resolution is going to be the same and screen size. Now they do have a different type of screen. This one's essentially going to be a polycarbonate makeup, and this is going to be a glass screen display. You're not going to be able to tell that much of a difference, but if you do look at them in the sunlight, this one will have a little bit more of a matte finish. This is going to be a little bit more glossy. The main thing on this unit is it does have a single HDMI port out, whereas on the 1643, you're going to actually have not only an analog camera output, you do have the J1939 communication port, and then you also have the USB port. So if you're connecting this monitor to an NBT, you have full control. You've got your HDMI out and your touch control. The 166 will not have that. So the GPSMAP series unit is physically a little bit smaller because it's all glass. So I'll hold it up here. So side by side, you can see about probably 1.25 inches width-wise for the ECHOMAP. Now you do have the SD card slot on the front, the 4 programmable buttons, the power key, and the zoom in, zoom out. So if that's of benefit to you. Whereas on this one, it's going to be a little bit more compact, easier to fit in. Obviously, I don't have the trim panel snapped in it since it's a new unit, but it is pretty sleek. And then obviously, you got your flush power button right there. So a lot of people are upgrading to 16-inch graphs from 9, 10s, and 12s. Trade-ins have been really, really popular for these units. And now you have 2 options. And then a key note is if you already have an ECHOMAP unit, you can't add a GPSMAP and network them together. They're not compatible. There's some features in GPSMAP like radar, mainly camera support, a lot of other features that aren't compatible, so they just don't network together. 2 separate systems. So that's a really common question is people want to add a GPSMAP series, but then they have a 93 at the console and they just won't network. Now you have an option where you can go to a 16-inch unit up there and still network into your ECHOMAP series, and then obviously your high-end sleek glass bridge display style, you've got the GPSMAP series. So obviously we keep these in stock, 1230 Topside Road, and you can visit our website, bassboatelectronics.com. If you have any questions, give us a call, shoot us a message. If you do want to trade in for a unit, these are really hard to get. They should be back in stock, I don't know, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks. Current time frame, but the demand has been high on these. The 1643s, we've been selling a ton of them. I actually got a customer buying 3 of them today. But if you guys need anything, let us know. We're a full authorized Garmin installer and dealer. We do take care of some warranty and service for them as well. And obviously we have a full product line in stock. Visit our website, give us a call, 1-800-931-9926. Peace.